That even F1 superstars are just human beings proves the fact that Ferrari driver Charles Leclerc lied to his father about something big while his father was laying on his deathbed. This would prove to be the big motivation behind his successful career. Keep watching to find out what Leclerc was in fact lying about at that time. Welcome to F1 Inside. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video and hit the notification bell icon to get updated about F1 and really get inside the culture of today's most popular racing sport, its drivers, teams, tracks, tragedies and history. Charles Leclerc, born in Monaco in 1997 on October the 16th, was the middle child of three siblings. Lorenzo being the eldest, Charles and Arthur. Arthur Leclerc would become a talented F3 driver, and it's safe to say that the brothers inherited their racing genes from their late father, who raced in Formula 3 in the 80s and 90s. Charles, as many other F1 drivers, began his career in karting in 2005. The young, ambitious driver won the French PACA championships in 2005, 2006 and 2008. And became a rising star by becoming a French cadet champion before moving up to the KF3 class in 2010. Here he managed to win the Junior Monaco Kart Cup. His star kept rising in 2011 when Charles won the CIK-FIA KF3 World Cup, the CIK-FIA Karting Academy Trophy and the ERDF Junior Kart Masters. What's even more noticeable about Leclerc is that he managed to become a member of the prestigious all-road management company run by Nicholas Todd. In 2012, Leclerc moved up to the KF2 category with the ART Grand Prix team, managing to win the WSK Euro Series title. Leclerc ended his karting career in 2013 as he won the South Garda Winter Cup, but he wasn't always the leading champion. During his karting career, he would meet his lifelong rival we all know, the 2021 F1 World Champion, Max Verstappen. Max was the reason Leclerc couldn't finish his karting career as the world champion by keeping Leclerc behind him during the CIK-FIA World KZ Championship in 2013. Charles finished second place, something that would fuel their rivalry later in their careers. Leclerc's career continued in 2014 as he managed to race in the Formula Renault 2.0 ALPS Championship for Fortec Motorsports. This was a great debut for Leclerc as he managed to take 7 podium positions, double victory at Monza, and finished second in the championship behind Nick de Vries. In 2015, Leclerc entered the F3 competition with Van Amersfoort Racing, and after Felix Rosenqvist was excluded for a technical infringement, Leclerc got the pole position for the second and third race of the weekend in Silverstone. He won in Silverstone, followed by his wins in Hockenheim and Spa-Francorchamps too. Although he won several races, he couldn't win the championship due to the damage his car sustained during a collision with Lance Stroll in Zandvoort. And some say it was also due to the stress he experienced of his godfather and well-respected F1 driver, Jules Bianchi, passing away. Bianchi, who crashed during the Japanese Grand Prix in 2014, was sadly in a coma before passing away on July 17th in 2015 due to the injuries he had suffered from the crash in Japan. It was the first family tragedy Charles experienced, and to this day, he speaks of Bianchi with great respect, saying that he saw Bianchi as an older brother. He even admits that if it wasn't for Bianchi, he wouldn't be in the sport. After winning the GP3 championship in 2016, Leclerc went into F2 in 2017. But sadly, another family tragedy was about to happen. Just a couple of days before his race in Baku, Leclerc's father passed away at age 54 due to a long illness he experienced. Prior to his death, Leclerc lied to him, saying that he signed with Ferrari to race in the F1. And even though that statement wasn't too far-fetched, since Leclerc was a member of the Ferrari Driver Academy, the move toward F1 with Ferrari wasn't finalized yet. Leclerc didn't want his father to leave this world without knowing that his son accomplished his lifelong dream, competing in Formula 1 with Ferrari. A few days later, when Leclerc took pole position at Baku and won the race, he dedicated that win to his father, Hervé. But he knew he had to do everything in his power to actually sign with Ferrari and compete in Formula 1. Fueled by this intrinsic motivation, Leclerc won the F2 championship on his first try. becoming the second rookie since Nico Hülkenberg in 2009 to win the championship that was also won by names like Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg. It was time for Leclerc to finally make the move to F1 and get closer to the promise he made after lying to his father. But his first season as a driver for Sauber F1 was full of ups and downs. While he was the first Monegasque driver since 1950 to score points in the F1, he finished the 2018 season in the 13th position with just 39 points. Then, 2019, Ferrari decided to switch their drivers and put Kimi Räikkönen in Alfa Romeo, which was Sauber back then, and Charles Leclerc in Ferrari. It was sealed and written in ink. He signed with Ferrari. Charles later said, "The first thing I said to myself after signing that deal was, I didn't lie that day." Leclerc's first seasons with Ferrari weren't worth a championship. Nonetheless, Leclerc was able to showcase his massive potential, scoring his first pole position at Bahrain in his debut season for Ferrari, and even got his first podium too. He finished in position 3 after being overtaken by Hamilton and Bottas in the race. Later that season, he won his first Grand Prix in Belgium, making him the youngest ever Ferrari race winner. Leclerc dedicated this race to another loved one passing away. His former competitor and close friend Antoine Hubert died in the Formula 2 feature race at the same circuit just a day before Leclerc's win. Leclerc was definitely a new force to be reckoned with, ending his debut season at Ferrari in 4th place ahead of his teammate Vettel. He recorded 10 podium finishes, 2 wins, 4 fastest laps, and the most pole positions of any driver that season. Leclerc actually became the first non-Mercedes driver to win the pole position award. But his 2020 and 2021 seasons weren't as spectacular as everyone expected, finishing position 8 and position 7 respectively, seeing his old rival Max Verstappen becoming the champion in 2021. The bad press about him and Ferrari probably didn't really help that much as well. Still, during these seasons, Leclerc is known for performing steadily with his Ferrari, managing to get every bit of power out of the red machines. This showed character and the mental strength he is now known and loved for, skills he was forced to gain with the tragedies suffered in years prior. Things are turning around now for Leclerc in the 2022 season, as he is one of the contenders for the championship. And with him being one of the brightest drivers on the grid, with the highest potential in the future, it's safe to say that Leclerc has won the hearts of F1 fans worldwide. Everybody enjoys the lifelong fight between him and Verstappen, and unlike the 2021 season, season 2022 shows respect in that rivalry, but above all, great sportsmanship. The future of F1 is bright with drivers like Leclerc leading the way, and we can't wait for him to earn his first maiden championship as soon as possible. What do you think? Would you be able to tell a white lie like this? Could this even be considered a lie? What do you think of the remarkable journey Charles Leclerc has walked? Leave it in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and hit the notification bell to get updated about everything that's F1. We are F1 Inside, and thank you for watching.